Good evening and welcome to Channel 7. We are broadcasting live from Kathmandu, Nepal, an Asian country in the Himalayas. Tonight we are proud to be hosting Dr. Chelsea Graham.
It's a pleasure to be here tonight, Lola. I am proud to be representing my country during my career as a scientist.
So, I am interested to know what makes Nepal a unique country. Can you tell us more about the geography of this location?
Of course, Nepal has almost every climate in the world. It is very mountainous because it is located on the Himalayan mountains. Mount Everest, the tallest mountain in the world, is also in Nepal.
Wow, Nepal sounds like a really interesting place in terms of geography. Is it still as appealing from an economic standpoint?
Definitely not. Nepal is one of the poorest countries in the world. The average income per person is only about $170 a year. Agriculture is a valuable economic business and many people raise crops, herbs, and livestock.
It definitely sounds like economy isn't your country's strong point. I am also eager to know about the water situation in your country. Can you tell me more about it?
I'd be glad to. Nepal's water situation is at a low standard. Nepal is landlocked and most of its people do have access to water, but women often have to walk long distances to fetch water from an unclean central source. Water is important and people use it for drinking, washing, cooking, and agriculture.
That sounds awful. Would you say water is an environmental concern in Nepal?
Yes, groundwater in Nepal is polluted with arsenic. 17% of wells have this arsenic in them and the water tables are falling. Human and animal waste are polluting the water also.
Interesting. And you mentioned that the water can be polluted by sanitation issues. Would you tell us more about this and whether the polluted water can cause diseases?
Certainly, only 31% of people have access to proper sanitation. That means many people don't have anywhere to go to the bathroom or wash their hands. Consequently, cholera, typhoid fever, and hepatitis E are common. Hepatitis E is a waterborne viral disease that interferes with the function of the liver.
I'm also interested to know what the infant mortality rate is in Nepal and what the average age is for men and women. Would you talk to us about it?
Yes, 46 out of every 1,000 babies die before they are 1. Men tend to live around 64 and women 67.
Sounds like Nepal really needs help to improve. Are there any organizations that help Nepal with these issues?
Yes, WaterAid. It is an organization bringing in toilets and teaching proper sanitation. They also pump water to keep it clean and supply it to places that don't have good access.
I'm inspired. Can you explain what we can do to help here in Newton?
We can donate to charities like WaterAid and help raise awareness about water and sanitation issues everywhere.
The water crisis is a growing problem in many different areas around the world and will become your problem someday too. Do whatever you can to help countries like Nepal become a better place. We can all work together to make a difference. A big thank you to Dr. Chelsea Graham for being a guest on our show.
It was my pleasure.